Look at the most successful people in your industry and in any industry, and you'll find there is one thing that is common in all of them. No matter what they do, no matter what their profession is, or no matter what kind of field they are successful in, all of them have one thing in common, and that one thing is that they are lifelong learners. They keep learning new things, they keep implementing those new ideas, and then they keep growing. Look at the most successful people in the world right now. We have Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, and so many others. Let's just take the example of Amazon. Back in 1995, when it started, it was nowhere near where it is today. Amazon has been continuously evolving and growing. That time, it was just a small online bookstore. Today, it's the world's largest online marketplace for anything and everything you need. Their website layout has changed, their product and offering has changed, the services have changed, but at the core, the Amazon concept, the concept of e-commerce remains the same. But they have expanded a lot and they have grown a lot. Same is the case with companies like Microsoft and Apple and many others. Let's just look at Apple. Their first computer is nowhere as powerful and nowhere as efficient or easy to use as their latest MacBooks or their latest desktops. Apple has continuously been evolving and doing new things again and again, and that is what has made them one of the most valuable companies in this world. That is what you need as well. You need to become a lifelong learner. You need to learn many new things continuously and keep improving. Why? Let's just understand it through the simple story. A businessman is running his shop in the 1980s and his work is doing great. His business is doing great. He is getting 10 to 15 customers each day. He is making about 20 to 30,000 in sales every day, and he is advertising through his newspapers and other things as well. So his ads go in the newspaper, his ads sometimes go on the billboards on the road, and people see them, they come to his store and they buy. Just fast forward 30 years later, in the 2010s, and you will see that advertising has completely changed. If that person was to rely on the same methods he used in the 1980s, his business would not run and he would go out of business. But if he grows, if he learns about these new ways of advertising, online advertising, digital marketing, he would be able to tap into a new market that has a lot of opportunity and grow his business even further and take it to even better heights. Because with online, you don't have location limitation and you can show your ads to the people who are truly interested in them. This is how learning continuously helps us. When we learn new things about our field and the work we do, or any other thing as well, we can make connections in our minds. We can connect those ideas together and maybe come up with something completely new. Let me give you my example as well. At first, I thought that I wanted to become a motivational speaker. That was my initial idea. But I am a lifelong learner. I keep learning new things. And when I came across the concept of blogging, I saw that this is also something interesting. Those two ideas connected in my mind, like through a web that exists, they connected through that web, and I thought, why not combine my motivational speaking dream with blogging and start a motivational and inspirational blog? That was a new idea that I had, and I implemented on it, which has led me to this level today. And that is the same thing that will happen with you. When you keep learning new things, when you keep doing new things, you get to learn a lot more, you get to do a lot more, and your life, your business, your relationships, everything else keeps on growing as well. But there is one important thing that you need to keep in mind. And all your learning, all of these other things that you know, will go waste if you don't have this one thing along with it as well. And that is to not just learn but to teach yourself. And there's a big difference between learning new things and teaching yourself new things. Let me just give the distinction. Anyone can go on the internet and read thousands of blog posts. Anyone can read hundreds of books. Anyone can have like hundreds of degrees and all. Many people have done that and they're successful in that. But When you see at the most successful people in any industry, they are not the most knowledgeable person on the planet. They don't know everything. They keep learning, but they don't learn everything. And that is because they know exactly what to focus on, exactly what to do. And learning new things is not bad, but if you just keep on learning and learning and learning, it will not do any good until and unless you implement it. And when you implement exactly what you have learned, step by step by step, you keep growing on the ladder. And that is when you teach yourself, because through experience you tap into newfound understanding you never had before. With that understanding, you're able to assess your situations better. You're able to plan out your actions better. And when you're able to plan out your actions better, you are all set for success and no one can stop you. Teaching yourself means that you learn new things, you implement them, and with your experience and with your own understanding, you tweak them a little, you change them a little to adjust to your own life, and then you grow and implement again. That is what the true meaning of teaching yourself every day is. And when you do that, you will not only become a lifelong learner, but a successful lifelong learner, and you can then go and change the world. Because there is no limitation left. You're continuously learning new things and you're implementing them, and that is the only thing you need to do to achieve success. So keep these ideas in mind. Not only just learn new things, but teach new things to yourself with your own experience and with your own implementation. And that will take you a long way and much ahead than just learning the theories of other people ever will. So what I want you to do now is, whatever you have learned from this video, apply it in your own life. How can you do that? Start by learning and teaching yourself, doing both of them together. That is what you have learned from this video, and by implementing this concept, you will teach that to yourself and you'll be able to tweak it to suit you and your needs. That is what your task is now. Go and do that right now, today, or maybe in the next 24 hours, but do it, because once you set those actions in place, once you keep that movement going, and once you start that momentum, it will keep building on itself and it will help you grow a lot more. Thank you very much for watching this video.